It's Tuesday. There's a whole day of possibility in front of us. And you know what? It's Treat Yourself Tuesday. Treat Yourself Tuesday every Tuesday here at Crafters TV. My name's Joe Rowland. This is a craft vault. We are blasting open the craft vault and going to share with you some great deals. What are you treating yourself to today? Producer Georgina, she had a breakfast wrap. That's what she treated herself today. Oh, I haven't worked out what my treat's going to be. I've got some cheddar cheese this afternoon for as a bit of a snack. Oh, I know how to live. And someone else who likes to treat themselves. Craig's here with us. How are you, Craig? How are you treating yourself today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Remember how I said to you, anyone watching at home, if you caught up with Wake Up Call this morning, literally as we went live, anything happens and anything said beforehand, certainly the case when it comes to myself and Joe. Seconds before we go live. On another note, what am I treating myself? I'm actually well, it's not quite a half day, but I am, after this one, I'm going home.
Oh,
I've got work to do, I've got prep to do, but I'm going to be doing it at home.
Are you going to have a little nap?
No, I don't want to have a nap. I'll not sleep tonight, so I don't want to do that.
I love a nap.
Follow me on Instagram on my Insta stories. You might see what I'm getting up to this afternoon.
Well, how could we do that, Craig?
Just head across to Instagram. Go and follow me on Craig Laird CC. Same for Facebook, and do you know what? It's the same for all of us. Most of us is our full name with CC at the end of it, and that pops up.
Give Craig a follow. Give me a follow while you're there as well. Right, we're going to kick off with this. Now, it is the craft kit. It's one of the most popular ones that we've brought to you. For those of you that collect these, it's number 10 that this is. So those of you that are in subscription will have received this already. Got over 125 elements in here. There is loads in. It says you're going to make 19 cards. I know you're going to make way more than that. You're going to get 50 bonus points as well if you go for this in this show. £20 or $20 becomes £16 or $16 as a Club Inspired Platinum member. Lots of you saying hello. Eleanor says hello from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Alison is saying good morning from Wales. I've got Debbie in Texas. Oh, Debbie in Texas, you are up with a lark this morning. Patty saying hi from Michigan. Sally's in Devon. Lisa in Texas as well. There's lots. Texas seems to be a bit of a hotbed this morning. And Lynn is in from Essex as well. It's a pleasure to have all of you's company. Now, 19 cards it says on this, Craig. You're going to do a few more than that, I'm thinking, aren't you?
You absolutely are, Joe. As you said, you've got over 125 elements. You can make 19 cards, but that's 19 cards using the card blanks that come within. What you're going to be able to see is the products within, like the dies, you look after them, they're going to last you a lifetime, which means using your own products at home, you're going to last you so long. So what we've got, let's bring these elements in. So it's all about your building your scenes. So you've got your dies here, so you can be creating your forest scenes, maybe your magical scenes. You know, you can do it into the woods if you want, because that's what you've got when it comes to this die set. So you can use them all, use a few, it's entirely up to you. But then what you've also got is your stamp sets as well. So with your stamp sets, what you've got is you've got your castle, you've got all the birds, the stars. Again, you've got the floral when it comes to the flowers, you've got your toadstools, you've got your little woodland. So if you want to incorporate things like our Woodland Friends collections, you can do indeed. But then what you've got as well is you've got your card blanks. So you've got a variety of different card blanks from 5x7, you've got your square, you've got your 4x4 as well, a multitude of different blanks. But then what you're finding, if you have never seen our craft kits before, you've got everything that enable you to make the cards. So you've got the card blanks, but you're even getting the envelopes as well. So these are going to work perfectly with your card blanks. What we then give you is we give you some ribbon. So we give you 9 reels, we give you 3 of each specific size, and what you're also getting is 3 separate colours when it comes to that size. So it's round about 6mm, 9mm and 16 millimetres when it comes to the ribbons. Then you've got your cardstock. So each of these are all packaged nicely for you. So if you do want to give it as a gift, then it's perfect. Look at the colours you've got. So instantly you can see you've got the forest kind of colours that work through. You can see, or if you want to go for your skies, or you know, under the sea, as a certain lobster would sing.
That's where it's better, down where it's wetter, Craig.
Under the sea. Then you've even got your pattern papers. So your pattern papers work well. But as I say, this is where if you did want to use any of your other pattern papers you've got at home, you can do. These are matte, so you can still stamp onto these. You can ink onto them. So if you like to have the sky look, but you don't really like to do your distressing yourself, you can be using the papers that come in. Like the core colours, they're 8x8 in size. So we're going to go straight onto your large cards, or of course you can cut them down. So these come included as well. And then because it's build a scene with this one, now you don't usually get an instruction guide when it comes to your craft boxes, but because this is something that's a buildable element, you're building that scene, you do have an instruction sheet that gives you a bit of an idea as to what you're then going to be doing. So you've got from 1 all the way to step 5, and it shows you how you can then start to build layer upon layer of all of the buildable. So you can then completely take elements from these, use them individually, obviously use the whole lot. Maybe you want to do them as little gifts if you want to as well, perfect gifts, a little bit of adhesive, and really that is all you need. Maybe a scoreboard so you can do the scoring, but it's nicely compact too as well. So really comprehensive that you're able to get on nicely. As we say, once the papers and that are used up, you're stamping your dies, look after them, and they're going to last you such a long time, if not a lifetime.
And there's a lot of buzz about this particular box online this morning. Kate says this the box you have on today. I think I'm going to treat myself to that one. She says the value in these boxes is mega awesome. I am a newbie subscriber. I've bought a lot of them as standalone, and I love them. Lynn Harvey says, I've been after this box for ages. It's one of those that I am missing. It's not one that we feature a lot, I must say. It's great that you've got a fantastic saving on there as well. You've got a 20% saving actually there. If you are a Club Inspired by Platinum member, remember you will get it for £16 or $16. When you're logged in on the website, the price you see is the price you pay. Sarah Brown is in the building. Hello, Sarah Brown. She says, love this box. The colours in the papers are absolutely beautiful. They really are. It is very, very busy already on this box this morning. If you want to grab your hands on it, then now would be a great time to do so. Pop yourself across to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.eu, where you can watch and shop at the same time. Right, really awesome what we've got here for you. I'm going to show you the options in a minute, but I want to show you the 3 different styles of stamp and die that you've got in here. So you're going to get one of our circular sentiments in here, which is awesome. That's worth that's worth $7.99. It's all of it's $8.98. I know, shut the front door. You're going to get a couple of our Edgeable words, and you're going to get a couple of our sentiments. Let me show you how that translates and what that looks like when you've got actual projects with these. So these are the circular sentiments. Oh, I'm missing a cup. Oh. How sad. Just one lonely teacup.
I think that's it, Joe. I think it's moved over.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh. He looks a bit lonely, doesn't he? So you've got the circle sentiment, you can use that. Then you've got the stamps and dies as well, and you've also got more nesting dies, so there's loads of different ways you can do. If you love to do those gatefold cards where they link together with the circles, these are awesome to do that. Then we're going on to the edgeable, so it's these edgeable words that you've got. So you can see you've got dream in here. We can all dream a little bit at the moment, can't we? And you've got party. I'm dreaming about party, I don't know about you. And then what you've got are those 2 fancy fonts. Now, the fancy font, you've got a die that cuts this die element here in the middle, and then you've got the ability to customise and curate your own sentiment using all of the stamps that are around there as well. So just know, for everything, $1 million. That's thanks for everything. And then you've also got happy, which is things like you make my heart happy, happy birthday, for you, happy anniversary, for you, dance thoughts. I think you come up with some really silly ones as well. The saving here is an unbelievable 70%. If you were a Club Inspired Platinum member, £7.18 or $14.32. I mean, that is, you're saving 3 times what you're spending as a Club Inspired Platinum member, and it is very, very busy. Producer Georgina is letting me know already. Georgina is in the chair today. George is pressing our buttons today as well, so say hello to those guys. George Squared, as they like to be known, as a collective, as a duo, I think we decided they were yesterday. A great value here, Craig, on all of these items. I mean, any one of these individually could be the price you're paying for literally the whole collection here.
Absolutely, completely. And within the set, you are getting a few of my favourite sentiment dies ever. I never hold back when I talk about these, being the circle as well as the fancy font, two of my favourite sentiments ever.
Awesome. Right, let me show you what else we've got on the show. We've got some festive elements on the show. Well, kind of festive, but kind of not. And you'll get what I mean by that. So let me show you the two shaker elements first. So you've got these awesome shaker card dies first. You can see them here. So you've got Let's Party, and you've also got this one here, which is a Christmas window, which doesn't need to be. Windows are not just for Christmas, you know, Craig. They're for all year round.
Absolutely.
So you can do what you want. You can dress it up in any way you see fit. And then what we're going to do is give you the two festive builder characters. So what you've got in there is you've got Angel Blessings, and you've also got Christmas Elf in here as well. $53.96 is what you should be paying. You're saving $37.96 in the UK, $51.80 in the US. Put these two away for Christmas. Use these two immediately to make awesome shaker cards right now, and you've got something completely fabulous right there. If you were going to go for these ordinarily, I'm pretty sure you'd be paying more than this for one of the shaker card dies alone, let alone the fact that you're getting all of it. Yeah, $14.99 Celebrate the Seasons would cost you. So for another, that's what that would cost you, $14.99. For a pound and a penny, what can you get for a pound and a penny? You're going to get everything else. You're going to get the window, you're going to get the angel, and you're going to get the elf in there as well. Put those two away and use those two immediately, which is awesome. Not much stock here. Don't know if we'll be seeing these in that later show at 7, because remember, the craft vault, we bring it to you in two parts, 11 a.m. and then we close the day with our craft vault as well at 7 p.m. in the evening. We're going to show you this. I'm very surprised to see these in the craft vault, because these are a pretty recent launch. I remember launching these with the lovely Debbie Fisher not that long before Christmas. They are twirling cards, and these are all about cutting an aperture and getting a twirling element. Actually, Craig, have you got a sample there to hand?
I do.
I just wonder if you could just show us, just so people got the context. I think these boards are lovely, but it doesn't really show you what they do.
So we've got these cards, so these just twiddle within the middle. So what I would do is turn them, and then you would pop that into the envelope, and then when the recipient opens them up, they twirl around.
Oh, spinny! This was on last Wednesday as well, some of the twirling characters. If you want to go back and see more demonstrations and inspiration, absolutely you can. These are the ones you're getting in this collection. You can interchange all of the apertures as well with the animals. You've got the elephant, you've got the cat. I love this one with the fishbowl and the little goldfish there. You've got the bunny rabbit in there. This would be great for Easter, this one as well. And you've then got the owl in there as well. A brilliant saving, 25% off is what you're getting here. As a Club Inspire Platinum member, of course, you're going to get this for even less, $18.40 or $23.60. We've also got the reefs on the show for you as well. A couple of different reefs in this collection just here. So what you're going to get is you are going to get your buds and blooms in here, and you're also going to get your nature's confetti in there as well, and you're getting the fantastic phrases and the simple reef. So what you've got here is the ability to die cut the reef, and then you've got the stamps and dies to allow to help you to build up these reefs as well. That is an awesome price for that. 80 elements in there, saving 20% as well. Craig, it is super busy at the moment on that sentiment collection. Do you fancy creating something with it?
I think so. Let's go for it.
Because I don't think it's going to last till that later show, so maybe it might be a good idea to get it in now rather than later.
I completely agree. I don't think it's going to last long whatsoever. So let's do that. What we're going to do is we're going to bring in the thanks for this one here. Now with these ones, what you've got is you've got your die. So in this case it says thanks. But what you've also got is you've got all these little stamps as well. So you can create your little thank you card. So for instance, the stamps you've got, for everything. So you would die cut the word thanks, and then you could stamp for everything, but you've got a variety of different sentiments, so we'll use them just in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I've brought in my card blank, which is 5.5 by 5.5. I've taken another piece of white card. This is our white smooth stamping card. So it is 4 3/4 by 5.5. What I've done is I've scored at 3/4 of the way in. So I've scored at 3/4 of the way in, and then I've scored at 3 inches. So 3/4 of the way in, and then 3/4. I'll start that again. 3/4 of the way in, and then at 3 inches in. And then what we can do is we bring...
3/4 of the way in or 3/4 of an inch in?
3/4 of an inch in.
Okay.
So I've scored in at 3/4 of an inch, and then I've
Right.
scored at 3 inches.
Okay.
We got there in the end, didn't we?
Because 3/4
All these
of the way in
numbers.
would have been the other side of the cardstock. I was a bit like, oh.
All these different inches. So what I'm doing now is this little fold that I've got here, let's pop our adhesive on. I'm using our tape runner for this one. And then I'm going to slide that one under, and then I'm going to pop that one on. This is then going to create our little concept card. So this creates our little stepper card that we've got here. And then I will just need to burnish that slightly. So let's bring in my scoring tool. So let's just give that a burnish. Then what I'm going to do is let's bring in our sentiment. So we're going to bring in our sentiment die, which is thanks. And these, Joe, certainly with these ones here, the fancy fonts, they're going to go through your Gemini Mini or your Gemini Go, should you want to use that one. But what I will do is let's pop it through our Junior, because that's what I've got set up, as always. And then what we can do is let's do a quick bit of stamping. So let's pop these ones on, that one, and then that one. And then what we can do is I've got just a small piece of our white smooth stamping card, and I'm going to do for all that you do onto there. And then what I'm going to do is just round about up here, I'm going to pop just a note, which is here. So just a note to say. So let's bring this one in. And let's bring our stamping platform, and I'm going to keep this all purple and lilacs for this one. So let's line that one up. Sometimes if you find it easier to line up onto your card first, so that you know that you're getting it straight. And then I'm going to pop that one on. Bringing in quick dry, which is crushed velvet for this one. We can then stamp that one on here. So press that one on, move that out the way. Let's then bring in the just a note. So let's pop that one on, and still using that same quick dry, which is the crushed velvet. And this is just going to show how you can make a really quick thank you card. But oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I've got ink. A splodge of ink. Do you know what though? Do you know what I'm going to be adding to this in a moment?
What?
A butterfly. So I think I'm going to hide that splodge with a butterfly. So let's stamp that one into place. So we've got just a note. Now let's pop that out the way now. Bringing back in our sentiment, which we've got here. And then we could, if you want to use your sprays or your dotty tape runners, you can do. And then let's take all these bits out. So we've got thanks, even if you want to use it on your own, and that's something I do a lot, Joe, with this sentiments, the fancy fonts, is I use them on their own without the stamps. But let's layer this one together. So I'm going to use my dotty tape runner for this one, popping a bit of adhesive on into place. And then what we can do is let's come down here. So let's say just a note to say. Then we can bring in a few butterflies. So we've got that one, and then that one.
Oh, where have these come from, Craig?
I don't know. This is from our die set that is kind of like our bit box, Joe. I quickly took a couple of butterflies from the bit box and popped them on. So we can then pop...
I reckon you guys have got butterflies coming out your, not literally coming out your ears, but you know, got plenty of them. If you have butterflies coming out your ears, you really need to get to a doctor immediately.
I would say so.
But I mean, you could probably monetize that and make quite a lot, make your fortune if you've got butterflies flying out your ears. I think I'd come to see you. I'd come to see your show. World tour, George is saying. If you've
Think
got
of the money you'd
butterflies
make.
coming out your ears. Sorry.
Think of the money you'd make with the
Exactly,
butterflies.
Yeah.
You could start to create your own Greatest Showman, couldn't you?
You wouldn't get much sleep though. Can you imagine the noise?
It was like, oh, that ringing in your ear. It's like, no. No, I wouldn't like that at all.
Can't wait to see what Craig does with these fancy fonts, says Rita. I received mine the other week. Looking forward to getting a little play with them. Some nice inspiration. Thank you, Craig.
You're very welcome. My absolute pleasure. And what I'm also going to do, Joe, is let's take What have I done with them? What have I done with them? I was looking. No, can't find them.
Laura says, love the twirling ones. Colleen saved the video. Sally says, Joe, it's too cold to leave the front door or any door open for that long. In fact, you need to get them little plastic flappy bits inside your doors. That'll see if you can shut the front door and the back door. Or leave the doors open then. It keeps the heat in and out. Colleen says as well, morning Craig, I have this box. I haven't done anything with it yet. Thank you for sharing it with us. Well, we're going to do a demonstration this hour on the box. No, we're not. That's the short answer. Maybe in the later show. Maybe that's a good reason to tune into the Craft Fox show later. I hope that person didn't hurt themselves.
If they go, Joe... sorry, Joe.
No, not a problem.
It's just a way to say, because obviously it's still past the subscription box, we do have the Craft Kit Facebook page.
Oh, is there a Facebook
so
page
you'd be able, yeah, you'll be able to go back and look at them. They'll also be on, presume they'll be on YouTube as well, although it's an older one, still be on YouTube that you could go back and look at. So.
Absolutely, and go check out the website, craftscompanionbox.com as well. We get inspiration for all of the boxes over there. Love that.
So a very quick and simple card, just creating our stepper, and then what we've done is pop the thanks, and then we've just done it so that it's got just a note to say thanks for all that you do. So it goes to show how you can incorporate the stamps as well as the dies and how they work well, and actually how they are supposed to work together. Absolutely, and it's a really awesome collection. Some of our most popular die and stamp and die collections in here. Let me share with you again what you're getting. So one of our circular sentiments, you're going to get Feel Better in here, which is going to create this awesome style of card for you. There's lots that you can do with that. I mean, this really here hasn't used all of that, because that's just a stamped image in the background. You've got some nesting dies in there and the ability to stack those cut up as well, which is fantastic. You've then got some of our edgeable stamps and dies in here. Now this one is Dream, but you're getting two of these. So you can see that lovely edgeable detail that's been cut in. This is Follow Your. This one just here, oh, sorry, there we go. This one just here is Party. So you can use it, that's using it as cutting it into an aperture and then using it as a topper as well, which is Let's Party. I think that's a lovely, awesome sentiment there. And then finally, you're gonna get some of our fancy fonts too. These are always so popular whenever we bring them to you. 14 elements in this one here. So you've got the die cut element is this here. So that's your die cut element, and then you've got all of these little stamps around the outside there as well. And then you've also got thanks as well. So thanks for your help, for all you do, so much, a bunch. Really awesome collection, £8.98. I mean, that is to giveaway price really, isn't it, when you think about it? £7.18 as a Club Inspired Platinum member in the UK, £14.32. This is what the Craft Vault is all about. It's all about you getting these unbelievable deals at totally knockdown prices. So make sure you grab that one before it goes. We're going to go back to, we're calling it the Festive Collection. And the thing is, you know, it's like buying a lawnmower in December, isn't it? You always get such a fantastic deal. And it's the same for buying Christmas stuff. This time of year, look, buy a hose pipe in January. Honestly, you will get a tremendous deal. You will indeed. So this one here, I mean, we're not selling you a hose pipe or a lawnmower. You're going to get these awesome dies, which will be so much better. But they are festive themed. But do you know what, Craig? They don't need to be. All you've got to do is remove her bell, change the colourway, and you've just got a lovely lady there for you. Christmas elf. Angel Blessings again. I mean, she doesn't need wings and a halo. That could just be a person, could be a little character. You can use these. Look, you're getting hosepipe pricing, but you're going to be able to use them all the year through, which is awesome. Then what we've got, of course, are our shaker card dies as well. Now, I know this is a window. These don't have to be Christmassy. The shaker element that you've got in here, that is actually going to be able to be used all year round. And you've got this one. I mean, cocktails are not just for Christmas, let me assure you. They are for all year round. £16 or $22 if you want to get hold of these. Very, very busy on those at the moment. Right, let's just have a quick look in the craft box. It is absolutely awesome. It is proving to be very, very busy. You get so much in here as well. I love the way that this all comes beautifully packaged for you too. The great thing about this is that if you wanted us to send the box to someone else or send the bill to you, we can absolutely do that. It makes a really awesome care package, I think, for someone. And think about what you're getting in here, what you'd be paying for these individually. You're getting 3 different collections of ribbon there, 3 different widths on there. You've got your stamps
stamps in here too, which is awesome. So many card blanks in there as well. Check out all of those. You've got all your envelopes in here. You've got white card and black card as well. You've got your dies. I mean, guys, you'd probably pay, I reckon, for a die collection like that, $12.99, maybe $14.99, just for the dies alone. You've got everything. The dies and the ribbon, that's the cost of the box. I'd say fair. I mean, that's me getting a sore bottom sitting on the fence. That is the cost of the box, being conservative. And then you've got the papers in here. Do you know what? I shouldn't do it. You've got that inspiration sheet in there as well as of course video instructions over at crafterscompanionbox.com. I'm going to take these papers out because they're too gorgeous to not show you, I'm sorry. They are absolutely lovely. And these are awesome. If you love the idea of like those inky backgrounds, but you don't have the products to allow you to do that, or you know, don't have the know-how, then this is awesome because we've done those watercolor backgrounds for you. They are just stunning. They really are. So do grab all of those. Shall I put that back in its bag? Do you know what I'll do? No one will know. I'll just put the bag over the top of there. There you are. And I love the stamps in here are absolutely gorgeous as well. Very busy on this box at the moment. It's box number 10. I know a lot of you have been saying that you don't have this one. It's one of the ones you didn't manage to get in your collection. You haven't seen it for ages. It was released in March 2019, so it's almost a couple of years ago now. So it's lovely that we've got this back in stock for you. We will have very, very limited quantities because of course it is one that we don't have in stock at all very often. £16 or $16 if you want to get that in your basket. Definitely get it in there and get it checked out. Lots of you chatting away still this morning. Iris Strickland said, I no longer know if I own some things or if I've just seen them so many times on demos that I think I have them. I don't know. I mean, lots of our crafters have started keeping like electronic like roll calls of all their products. They've been sort of, you know, putting like a library information together on a spreadsheet. It's a great way. Even with some of them, even with like product codes and everything. Colleen says, beautiful, simple card. Thanks, Craig. Debbie says, very nice card as well. Honestly, people have, a lot of our viewers have pretty much nearly everything, but they can type the product code into their computer and find out where it is and where it is in their stash. We've got some, let us know actually, if you are one of our customers that has got a sort of library, an inventory and a fabulously stocked library of Crafts Companion products, and I would love to know. Right, what would you like to demo next for us, Craig?
Well, I thought what we'll do is we will show you that kind of like celebration, that Christmas selection as we say, but what we'll do is we'll do it kind of like a double take. So I'm going to show you how you can use it not as Christmas, but also I'm going to show you how you can change the shaker element, so it's a bit of a different way. So let's show you. I'm going to use the Celebrate the Season, which is kind of like a cocktail glass, champagne glass. You know, you've got this one here. So this is where you can create the shaker so that the actual element or the cocktail glass is out of the card blank or whatever card you're making. I'm going to do a bit of a different style to show you. I've got my 6x6 card blank, and what I'm going to do here is I've taken some paper. So this is from Sarah's Winter's Tailed paper. Now I don't need to pop my adhesive on just yet. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to use my adhesive, he says, as it runs out, which it has. Always on cue. Always on cue.
Do you need one, Craig?
I've got one here in my...
Because I know where the secret stash is.
Oh, there's a secret stash, is there?
There is an absolute bounty of tape pens, and I know where they are.
Right. Well, I'm all right at the moment. I told
everyone yesterday, though, so...
I don't know if you noticed, Joe, yesterday I posted on social media how my Totally Tiffany tote bag was a complete mess because I had to... safely hit my brakes. Wasn't because there was an accident or speeding or anything, I just had to slow down. And my tote bag coming back from Peterborough the other day just went flying. So anyway, I sorted it yesterday. It's all neat and tidy. I know where everything is.
Perfect.
I do indeed. So I was able to go straight in. The whole point of that, in case you're wondering, was I was able to go straight in and know where my tape runner was. So.
Maybe you want to organise Debbie's for her.
No, you're all right.
I swear I saw a flock of seagulls fly out of that the other day. Honestly, there's so much stuff. I'll get her to show it to you in the later show. It is, honestly, it's overfloweth. But she knows where everything is, she tells me.
But that's what she tells me as well. She tells me that as well. Don't know if I quite believe her, but...
Me neither. She'll be watching. She will be for it when she gets in.
I know she's in. I'll see her as we cross over when she's in getting sorted for... No, I won't see her, because it's Bernie that's in, isn't it? It's Bernie.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, you won't see it. No, of course, yeah, Softer Side Live coming up at 1 o'clock here in the UK, which is 7 a.m. No, it's not. It's 8 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. I am so bad with these timings this week. I apologise. And then, of course, I'll be back with Launch Party with Debbie. Loads of awesome stuff on that. And then we will have Craft Vault as well. Are we together tomorrow, Craig? I don't think we are we? Oh, we've got Craft Vault tomorrow.
We've got Craft Vault. I think...
Fabulous.
Actually, is tomorrow the same? I've got Wake Up Call and then Craft Vault. Kind of a bit of a luxury for me if that is the case. Yeah, I'm sure it is, yeah.
Lovely.
Wake Up Call and then... I can't remember. I'll have a look and we'll find out shortly.
What can we expect from Wake Up Call tomorrow, do you know?
Wake Up Call, what? I'm trying to think, have we finalised tomorrow?
It is tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday all day.
It is Wednesday all day tomorrow. I remember what I've brought.
In the Craft Vault, everything is going to be £20 tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, yeah.
That is tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Wake Up Call with Craig. Who knows what wonderful things will happen in Wake Up Call with Craig tomorrow?
I'm trying to think. Did we finalise the guest yet? Or we're still waiting on that. I can't remember if we did or not. We've got. We're doing well, I know that I'm doing dimensionals, and what I mean by that is I've wanted to bring some of our gift boxes in. Ooh. So if you're wanting to send someone a little gift box, you know, or a gift or that to say that you're thinking of them, then we've brought them in. So they're going to be on tomorrow. And Rose Garden. I'm Creative Cravens tomorrow. Creative Cravens I'm on tomorrow. Yep.
Yes, that's my last show of the week, Craig.
That's right, yeah, me and you together.
We will have some fun with that tomorrow, no doubt. Terry Tom says, Joe, I started with 1 file of dies and now 100 and counting. All are recorded into a spreadsheet. My stamps without dies are also recorded into a spreadsheet. 65 files and counting. 85 embossing folders as well. On Wake Up Call, Telfies tomorrow. Telfies tomorrow.
Yes. So I'm asking for anyone to take a telfie.
Shall I take one? Shall I take one now of this? On this telly, and I'll send it to you.
That'll be good.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know Georgina either till the other week. A
awesome.
telfie.
Done it. Right. And where do I send it to?
So if you send it to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk and say it's for Wake Up Call.
Awesome.
Wednesday.
Sending it right now. Brilliant. So a telfie is where you send a selfie of you in front of the telly watching us, and then you send it to us. It's a telfie, a telly selfie.
Telfie
is what we call it.
That's exactly what we call it. So yeah, so even now, throughout today, take a telfie of yourself in front of the TV watching Joe and Bernie or Joe and Debbie, and then what to do is email it in. You can email it in today ready for tomorrow, but just say it's for Wake Up Call Wednesday the 27th. Do that would be
awesome.
Good.
Yes, do that. Make sure you've done it at home as well, and Craig will share all of those in Wake Up Call with you. How
Absolutely. Absolutely, that would be good. Be good to see what your telfies are like. So what I've done here, Joe, is I've taken the die set and I've die cut a cocktail glass that we can see here. Then what I've also done is the inner part, I've die cut that into my cardstock or pattern paper that we can see on this one here. So then what I'm going to do is let's bring in my glue. So I'm going to bring in my tacky glue. So let's bring this one in. So this is just our tacky glue that I've got into my little applicator. So let's get this glue going. And then this is going to be another take on how you can create a shaker card. So usually what you would find is the die cut that I've got in my hand, this is what would be the shaker. But what I'm doing, I'm going to change that slightly. So that can overlap into there. So let's overlay that one on. Then what I can do is let's just secure that one down. Let's bring in our tape. Now I would usually use my red liner tape for this, Joe, but your tape runner would still work. So I'm going to work all the way just round this bit here, and then I can pop my acetate. I don't actually need all of that. So I'm going to put my strip. I still don't even need all of that. Let's put that a little bit here. So we pop our acetate behind and secure that one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my shaker tape that I know that you love. And we can...
Shaker tape.
Shaker tape. Can't help but say shaker tape without singing, can we? It's automatic.
You just have to sing it. There's nothing you can do.
And
Eleanor says, I've just realised that I'm down to 1 tape pen of both. I could have sworn that I had more when I looked where I kept them. I was surprised that I didn't. Eleanor, you need to get your order placed, honestly. You know what we need to do? We need to box them. We need to have like the last tape pen or the last 2 tape pens needs to have like a message in the box crate.
You're right.
So where, I don't know why I'm talking about, I don't know, I bulk buy, I'm not this person, right? I'm not this person, but I bulk buy my toilet paper online, Craig. And it comes individually wrapped in like this colourful paper. It's I can't tell you the name because it's got a sort of semi-swear word in the title. But the last 4 rolls in the box are wrapped in gold paper and they say emergency rolls on them. So you know when you get to the last 4 rolls, you've got to get your order in, Craig, or you know, you're heading towards an emergency situation.
that is brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
That is so good.
But it's a good reminder because you see the gold ones in the bottom of the box, and then that's it. You put your order in. We need to do that with our tape pens. I think that's what we need to do, especially in those big 12 boxes that we sell.
That is genius. I love that. How good is that? Never going to run out again. So layering up all these layers onto my card blank, which is 6x6. Now what I've done is I've gone over the back with my red liner tape. No, I've not. My shaker foam tape. And we're going to take all these bits off. Now the reason I've added shaker all the way around the back of this pattern paper is just to even it out. So we can take these bits off. And then what I'm going to do is I was going to pop some glitter, but instead I've got some of our rock salt that we use for our Spectrum Noir, but I'm going to use that instead so we can show you. Plus, what this could be, Joe, is this could be, you know when you do your Spectrum Noir, you know when you do your salt technique, so your rock salt is all nicely coloured, so we've been keeping a hold of that, and this is where you can use it for your shaker parts. And then what I'm going to do is, I like to do it this way, so I know that I need to pop my shaker elements round about there. So I'm going to pop it on, and then I'm going to come along, and I'm just going to pop that into place, just by pushing it up. So we're going to pop that one in, and then I'm going to make sure that we are kind of over the top, which we are, flatten it out, and then as I pop that one over, and then once I'm happy, I'm going to press, carefully press, and then push it all the way down, and then you get your shaker element. So I'm going to go in here, because we've got,
George is going for it.
He is going for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
But you've got your, like, you know, you
singing away in there he is.
He's singing away. He's really going for it.
He's really going for it.
We've got the candy cane. You could, if you wanted to, die cut that in another colour so it's not Christmas themed, but you've got your die cut that says cheers. You've got your little cherry as well as the little leaf from the cherry. You do have your sentiments. Most of these are Christmas themed, but this shows that you can still create your card, shaker card, that's not Christmas themed in any colours that you've got at home. Then you can decorate it maybe with one of the sentiments that we've got at home. So a nice way to actually create a shaker card.
Awesome, really, really brilliant. And also, I know we're talking about it being Christmas, but to be fair, I mean, look, what you've got here, yes, these could be Christmas. Cut this knot in red and green though, and it's not going to be Christmassy. So remove the belt, and you've got something you're going to use all the time. The angels, you can use those for loads of different things. Yes, they're going to be awesome at Christmas. And then you've got the window shaker card element. That's fantastic. But again, doesn't need to be Christmassy. And you've then got as well the Celebrate the Season in there as well. The Celebrate the Season is very similar, Craig, to the everyday cocktail shaker one that we do. That is, I think the other one just has different sentiments. But I mean, at this price, $14.99 is what that would have been. If you'd have come and got this from us before Christmas, you'd be looking at $14.99 just for that die and stamp set alone. You've got absolutely everything at this fantastic price. So make sure you snap that up. Now, whatever you're buying, whether it's here at Crafters TV, across the entire Crafts Companion website, or even in one of our stores, you can all avail of your discounts that come your way via Club Inspire. Take a look.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Craig's always talking about the box, honestly, the whole time. Every time we go anywhere, he's like, those boxes, Joe, those boxes, honestly, they're amazing. He was chatting about them in the break then. He can't stop, he wakes up in the night talking about them. I wouldn't know because I'm not there to clarify, but that's what he tells me. £20, $20 to get your hands on this. Remember, as a platinum member, as you've just seen there in that video, you can get this for £16 or $16, which is brilliant. Great for someone that is new to crafting these, I think, Craig, because of course all the instructions are there in this one, but also you've got the videos to support it. But also, just as a stash builder, even if you weren't really that bothered about doing the projects that are in here, just take all the goodies out. It's worth it for that alone, isn't it?
Exactly, really, really is. You've got 125 elements, over 125 within the box, and then you can make a minimum of 19 cards, and that's by using the card blanks that come within the kit. So of course you can be using all your own stash at home, which means it's going to last you such a long time. Because with the dies and stamps, what you can do, they're not consumables, which just means that you look after them, you're going to be able to use them forever and ever and ever. So there is the die set that we've got here. So the die set is all about building the scene. You've got the instructions within the box as well, I'll briefly show you in a moment, but you've got all these elements, so you can be building the scenes of, it could be the forest, it could be obviously with the magical themes as well if you want to, it could be party themes, you've got a nice selection, but then you could be using whichever dies you've got at home. But what we've also got as well is all of these stamps. So within the stamps here, let's show you on white, the stamps, you've got your kind of like your magic kingdom, your magical kingdom, you've got the forest, you've got your florals, you've got all your woodland themes as well, from the fox, we've got the hedgehogs and the rabbit, you've got the birds, you've got sentiments as well, so you can be stamping your theme. Then what we've got is we've got all these card blanks. Card blanks are not just white, you've got some black as well. 5x7, 5x5, 4x4, 6x6, so a good selection of different card blanks. Envelopes as well to go with them, so you can then send them out to your loved ones. You've got your pastel ribbon, so you've got 9 reels in total, so you've got 3 of each size of these ones. You can see we've got the pink, baby blue, as well as the ivory. Then what you've got is you've got your core colour of good quality. It's thick paper within these ones here, so you can see you've got your blues, you've got your woodland colours as well. So great for the land, great for the sky, but also great for the sea theme, if that's what you're doing as well, hence the colourways. But then what we've got, pattern papers as well, both of which are 8x8. So you can see when it comes to the patterns, you've got the effects that you've got here. A lot of distress effects, so if maybe you're not too comfortable or confident creating your distress effect at home, you can then use all of these ones, or use any of your other pattern papers you've got at home as well. And then you've also got that bit of a step-by-step, so a 1 to 5 step-by-step as to how you can create the basis of your actual build a scene, so you can see how it steps you through how you can create a theme and then how you can layer them all up as well. So that is all coming included. So great if you've never tried these before, or if you're wanting to get a crafter into crafting, a nice little starter box too.
Awesome, a really, really great value. Whilst we're there, Craig, do you fancy just showing us again one of those twirling characters quickly?
Of course.
I'm going to go through the deal, but I think it'd be lovely to see how they work, because they are really, really impressive when they put these together. I remember launching these not that long ago, so it is astonishing, really, that they're on Craftvault at Craftvault price already. But they're a great concept, aren't they, Craig?
They really, really are. They're so much fun as well. So if I move that out the way, so what these are all about is exactly as it's called, twirling characters. So we're going to twirl all of these around using just a little bit of thread that you have at home. So you twirl them around. Now I've taken out this concept card that you can create, but what I would do is then once you've twirled it around, you then pop it flat, and then when the recipient brings it out of the envelope, what happens is it twirls around. Twirls all the way around.
Awesome.
Let's just quickly, Joe, let's show you on what I would say is a normal card blank. So here's one with the elephant. So what we could do is twirl it and twirl it and twirl it. So you would do it a good number of times. The more times you do it, the more it'll twirl. So twirling it around, then closing it. So then that's going to go into the envelope. And then when the recipient pulls it out and then opens it up, you can see how it twirls around. So it's got the twirling spinner aspect to it. So much fun.
Awesome. If you want to go for those. Now remember, the box, £20, $20 for the box. Very, very busy there. It's actually the star of the show so far. But then you've got these twirlers. They are in twirlers. They're not called twirlers, are they? They're called twirling characters. They should be called twirlers. These are interchangeable, so you can use the different apertures, and also all of these little bit of extras. You could just use these as stamp and dies. You don't need to pop them in with that twirling element on them. There's lots of other things that you can do. You've got the owl, you've got the elephant, you've got that pussycat there as well with the fishbowl and the fishes going around, and you've also got the bunny rabbit. They're going to be absolutely perfect for Easter, that bunny rabbit. So do grab those on a fantastic price. Now I've got those Reef Sentiments still available for you on the show as well. These are awesome. They should be $38.96 or $46.80 if you wanted to get them individually. And what you're going to receive in here is you're going to get the buds and bloom. You're also going to get the nature's confetti, and you're going to get in there the festive phrases and the simple reef as well. Really fantastic. It's all about building up really lovely, full, lush reefs. You can winter theme them, of course, by changing the cardstock, bringing in maybe some loose embellishments like some little holly berries and stuff like that, or you can make them more spring or summer themed. It is completely up to you. Nonna Lordson says, can someone please tell me how to subscribe to the monthly box in the UK? You cannot currently subscribe to the monthly box in the UK, I'm afraid, Nonna. It is only available, will always be available in the UK first through us here at Crafters TV. So that's really the place that you want to keep an eye out and have a look at it. We will always bring it to you here first. We'll always give you a chance. I'm pretty sure there's an email that goes out as well to let you know that we are launching the subscription box too. So currently, yes, you need to get it for us. Get them when you see them. Grab them when you see them here. I'd love to know if anyone's got all of the subscription boxes. There's often people watching that have got absolutely all of them. Do you know what number we're up to now, Craig?
Oh gosh,
is it 20 something?
It's late 20s.
28?
Late 20s.
Yeah. We'll have a little investigation. One of our lovely crafters will know. They'll let us know in the comments in just a moment. We're going to go back to the sentiment collection because it is busy there. Let me just share with you again the three sort of styles of stamp and die that you're getting in here. So this one here is your circular sentiment. Craig, is it you that say that these are your favourite style of die ever, the circular sentiment?
It is, yeah. So just quickly, soon I am due to be filming box 35. So we're in early 30s already. So
in the mid-30s already. What is it about these circular sentiments that make them your favourite? They are your favourite dies,
They are my
favourite.
The circle ones are my favourite one. I just think that they're so fun. There's so many things that you can do because you've got multiple layers when it comes to the dies. So you can't, I know we created a shaker, but you can create shakers. You can layer them up. You can use them on their own. You can snip them out. I just think they're so versatile. and a different way to actually give a card, you know, with a different sentiment on the front.
Absolutely, and you pay £7.99 just for that one on its own. For what, £1 less a penny, 99 pence more, you're getting something awesome. 33 has just been released, I hear, so there you go. We're also going to give you some of the edgeables in here, the Edgeable Stamps and Die, the word ones. Here you can see, of course, you've got that dream here, which is absolutely awesome. And you're going to get Party in there as well, which is fantastic. And we're going to give you some fancy fonts too. So you've got in there a happy, and then you've got the ability to curate your own sentiment around that. So you've got that die cut there, and then you've got dance, for you, birthday, you make me. It's all about you customizing and curating your own sentiment, which is awesome. If you want to grab it, £8.98, it's a giveaway price. It really is. £7.18 as a platinum member in the UK. Karen says, I have got every single one of the subscription boxes. And Karen Wells Sorrell, congratulations. Every single one. Are they all open? Have you used them all, Karen? I'd love to know. R.S. Strickland saying that she really loves the Reefs, and Linda letting me know that, yes, box 32 has just come out. This is quite remarkable value, this one, Craig. I think if you wanted something, you've got to treat yourself just to a little something. You're not going to break the bank, but you want to get lots of dies and stamps that are going to do lots of different things for you. This would be them, wouldn't it?
It really, really is. And the thing is with the sentiments, for instance, thanks, you know, we're always wanting to give out thank you cards, and sometimes we're just needing to send out get better soon cards. So these are sentiments that you are going to be using all the time. So what we can do is let's make a little 4x4 card, and I'm going to use the Feel Better for this one. And this is what I meant by you've got a multitude of different layers. So you've got your sentiment layer that you can see here, but then what you've got is on this one here, you've got a circle die, so it's a straight edge circle die. Then on this one, you've got little jaggedy point die, and then what you've got is you've got the little die that die cuts out your little stamp. And on this one, you've got that little cup of tea, or it could be coffee, or hot chocolate, or hot juice like I had on Wake Up Call. So many different cups that it could be. But what we can do is let's take some of our red satin card, and we can die cut this one out. So let's just take that down securely, and then we can bring our plates in. So let's pop that one on and that one on for now. So we can run that one through. That's then going to die cut. But then what we'll do is we'll create a bit of an aperture as well into our card blank that we've got. So as this one comes out, what we're going to do is we're not going to initially stick it down straight away. We're going to use it as a little bit of a guide. So if we take this die out, and let's just pop these little bits out, any of these little bits from the letters, they can just pop out without throwing your poke tool away. And there we go. So look at this, you can see if I bring that up to the white, you can see we've got Feel Better, we've just got that roundness. I just think it's such a nice way to pop a sentiment onto your card in a bit of a different way instead of that straight edge. And then what I'm going to do is let's take our card blank, and I'm going to use this as a guide to start with. So roughly popping it where I want that to go. And then let's bring in our centre die here. And then once I'm happy with that, what I'm just going to do, Joe, is just take that down and run it through the die cutting machine.
Are very busy on this, lots of you really loving it, easy to see why. I think, imagine you could go for the box today, Craig, and you could, in the UK, go for the box, and you could go for this, and it would be, what, £28.98 to get all of those crafty goodies. How awesome would that be? If you don't have a die cutting machine yet as well, go back to yesterday's Monday Makers. We had a great deal on the Mini, myself and Debbie. And also remember, you've got the Star Buy running this week as well. So it's never been a better time to get hold of the MIDI. Get yourself over to the website. There's going to be a Star Buy that runs every single week. And this week, for the cost of the MIDI, we're going to send you the MIDI and then a massive bundle of other stuff as well. I'll try and show you that in the 1 o'clock show a little later, so you can take a look at it. But just type in Star Buy on the website, and then you'll see that. It's going to be something new that we're doing, Craig. We're going to have a new one every week. And they are really awesome value as well. So make sure you check them out every single Monday, landing on the website.
Such a good one to kickstart it with the MIDI, isn't it? All these that I've been using would go through the MIDI, no problem at all. And actually, I could be using it just now, but while I've got these layered up, let's just pop them through. what I've done is just to bring our card blank in, I've brought in my card blank, and then that lets you see how we've got our little circle aperture within the middle that you'll be able to see here. And then as this one comes out, what I've done is I've taken that kind of like scalloped edge die, and I've die cut that with the red. So let's take that one off. And then I've also, into our white smooth stamping card, I've die cut our little teacup. So let's bring our teacup into play here. And then that gives us our teacup. Then what I'm going to do is, now I forgot to look earlier on in Wake Up Call, I couldn't find our stamping map. And here we go, I found it now.
What you lost?
It was our stamping mat. It seemed to have disappeared, but...
Oh, you should get yourself another one. They're in stock now, right now on the website.
Are they?
Yep.
Good to know. Good to know. Although this really is, it's the one that should be staying in
What
here.
is it with, why is it, there's a lot of awkward silence, there's a lot of awkward pauses between us two today. Not awkward, I mean, I'm not feeling awkward.
I'm not feeling awkward.
No, I mean, it's just like hanging out in the craft room with my mate, to be honest. But you're making me laugh today, I don't know, well, you make me laugh every day, Craig.
Thanks.
But usually it's slightly more intentional. Today you're sort of, I'm just finding you quite humorous generally. Your general energy and presence I'm finding quite humorous today, so thank you for that.
Maybe because I'm just still tired.
I think that is probably,
we're both tired, aren't we?
Probably what it is. Yeah, I am a bit sleepy today as well. I must say.
Yeah.
It's a scheduled Fake Friday for me, so my body thinks I'm on a Fake Friday today.
And I think
it's Fake Friday tomorrow. So make sure you send us on that. Someone sent in a laptop selfie, so I think we're calling it a lelfie, according to Georgina. I guess that's what it would be called, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a lelfie.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else better at this point. I mean, if you've got any better suggestions, you let me know in the comments. That's what the comments are here for. Crafters TV. Make sure you've liked the Crafters TV. Even if you watch us over on YouTube, make sure you've given the Crafters TV page a like, because loads of fabulous stuff happens over there. Lots of giveaways, behind the scenes stuff as well. So it's always great to follow us there. Instagram as well, Crafters Comp TV, if you want to follow us over there as well. We love you tagging us in the things that you've been making. Mine says I got the MIDI from HSN, haven't used it too much, but wanted it for my larger sizing and embossing folders, and I really like it so far. Awesome, glad that you are enjoying it. It's had really great reviews. Have you been playing with the Pro yet, Craig?
I've not had a shot with the Pro yet. Nope.
It's huge, isn't it?
It's huge. It is absolutely.
I can't wait to see what we bring out that goes with that.
I'm excited as well. Yeah, because I, a bit like yourself, genuinely don't know what we've got coming out for that one, so that's going to be a fun one. But yeah, it is huge, absolutely huge.
It's been released in on HSN, so it's been out. It's released in the States. It's going to be released soon here in the UK. I think it's sometime next month we launch it here in the UK, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure it is, isn't it? Sure that it is. So that'll be interesting. Imagine all the die cutting that you could do on that size of platform.
I'm just thinking about the box size of the boxes and the box dies that you'll be able to get for it. That's what I'm excited about.
Could you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine?
And massive, mahoosive puzzle dies as well, apparently. I've heard rumours about.
So?
Apparently so.
Didn't know that.
Or maybe, was I meant to say that?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
Oh, well, they're not on HSN.
Boxes?
The puzzles.
Oh, those, yeah.
Puzzle. I don't know that big boxes are a thing. I'm just guessing that big box dies
Right.
will be a thing later down the line. Oh, that is awesome, Craig. And what a quick, simple card. If you did need to make something just really quickly, really simple. And sometimes those quick, simple cards, yes, you can go to town with, pattern papers and embellishments, all those things, but I think sometimes they're the most beautiful cards.
Absolutely, completely agree with you. I find certainly some of my ones that I do, I just find that some of the simplest ones are really, really the best ones. So yeah, really quick, really simple, but a really nice fun make to do as well.
Awesome. $8.98 or $17.90. Let me just recap what you are getting in there. You're getting the 2 fancy font dies in there, which are awesome. So you're going to get Thanks, which you've then got all of your stamps to customise that sentiment. You've also got Happy. You've then got Feel Better here as well as Party. And you've then got Dream as well. Gorgeous, absolutely love that. $8.98, $17.90 if you're in the US. I've got to leave you though with the deals the deals. I'm going to leave you with the details of this deal, which is that awesome Build a Scene. Remember what you're getting in there: 14 metal dies, 23 stamps, 29 card blanks, 19 envelopes, 12 printed papers, black and white cardstock, ribbon and coloured card as well. Make sure you get yourself over to craftscompanionbox.com, where you'll find all of the video tutorials that you need. Craig, you'll be back with us tomorrow for Wake Up Call, I'm guessing.
I am going to be on throughout the day tomorrow, but I will be kick-starting the day with Wake Up Call with Craig at 9 AM here in the UK, and you guys stateside 4 AM Eastern Time, 1 AM Pacific Time.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing Craig then. I'll see you back in an hour's time with Bernie and the softer side of life. So make sure you get your baskets checked out, do what you need to do, but meet me back here in an hour. Okay, is that a deal? Brilliant. See you then. Bye.
Bye.